Check, check, check. There we go.
Let's fucking try this shit again, shall we?
All right, we're back. We're ready to go. Ready to roll.
Yeah, we had fucking Kevin Dunn doing our sound for a hot minute.
Kevin Dunn doesn't do sound. He's a goddamn director, and he's a shitty one at that.
He's kind of a piece of shit. He would probably try to get involved in the sound.
So now you're comparing me to a piece of shit.
Well, right there, because you had the headphones plugged in? Yeah.
All right, Tom, I'm only
But
human.
I love you. Stop. Stop with the
Will
only
you
human.
stop?
Stop with the only human. Be a better human.
Today of all days, I'm Sherm.
I'm Tom.
We're the Rude Boys.
Yes.
Tom's being extra rude to me.
Damn right I am.
Being very sensitive, I suppose. And this is our big time fuck off. Our big time fuck off. Our big time RudeBoyz RankUp. For the Royal Rumble winners. The RudeBoyz RankUp is a fun thing we do on twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. Put it out on our YouTube. We get the audio, put it in the episode. And what we're doing this time is we are ranking the Royal Rumble winners. We're going to be doing that a little later in the recording session. You're going to hear it a little later in the episode, obviously. And in real time, you're going to see it on twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469 or YouTube, youtube.com/@RudeBoyz469.
He was waiting for me to interrupt him.
I know, and I wasn't letting. That's not the time. It's not the time.
It's always the time to interrupt
the outro.
you.
It's the outro. You do that.
The Ocho.
What's in our mouths, Tommy?
Miller High Life, established 1903.
You really have to look it up.
Yes.
Yes, Miller High Life, some leftover from the Rudies. Yeah. So, clink it up, Tom.
You
all right?
No.
No.
Shut up.
Delightful beer. Champagne of beers, one would say.
It's written on the bottle.
Yeah, so the bottle says it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So, Tommy, let's move on. Let's mosey on out of Blitzkrieg news. We've wasted a lot of time on false starts.
Mosey on in here, partners. How you doing? Starting off Blitzkrieg in games as we always do.
Yes, we do. We always do.
Marvel's The Avengers is done. I thought this shit was done like 4 years ago.
Yeah, Marvel's The Avengers has had a tumultuous history, to say the, as someone would say, to say the very least. It was
great. That's the fucking tagline for the episode.
It was started off a lot of hype because obviously Marvel was really picking up. I think it was like right after the first Avengers game. It was first announced. And then it hit development hell, and then it just never fucking got its feet underneath it until it actually did, and it was a
shit show.
Fucking play to win, asynchronous multiplayer.
Bruce Banner looks like John Stamos.
The characters didn't look great. Crystal Dynamics did try their best with like DLC and whatnot, but like it's a losing effort. It's a big time losing effort on their part. And they're pulling the plug. They're pulling the plug later this year. So what that means is they're not completely wiping the game from existence, which happens from time to time. Like when these games kind of shut down, it's like, that's it, license is over. A lot of the things that you had to pay, like downloadable content or costumes or something, I believe is going to be free after that. Almost like as like, listen, here it is. It's all out there. Get the content. It's sorry. Done. Basically, yeah. So after the end of the update 2.8 on March 31st, that's going to be the last update. Support for the game ends September 30th of this year, but the game's single and multiplayer will continue to be available, which is cool. Only because it's like, listen, you're going to have those diehards who think this game is great. You're out there. I'm sure you are.
Much like there are people out there who think Midnight Suns is good.
I think people think Midnight Suns. There's more people who think that is better, is good for that. So regardless,
there's more delusional people.
Well, yes. Listen, there's a lot of blind faith towards Marvel.
Yeah.
All right. But that's the deal.
I call Marvel out on their shit.
I tried playing this game on Game Pass.
I remember you telling me.
And it just was so boring. It was so boring. Like the story just was just boring. It was just boring to me.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Ultimate Alliance 4, please.
Please, man. Ultimate Alliance 3 was so good.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, we are.
Nope.
You can't see him!
We're not doing
So,
a you can't see him joke.
WWE 2K23 cover, and the person on it is none other than...
And his name is John Cena!
It's John Cena. John Cena, the doctor of thugonomics. John Cena.
That's actually my favorite. That might be my favorite Cena.
Your favorite iteration of
Yeah.
Jonathan Cena?
Yeah.
Junior?
Is he a junior?
Yeah, because his dad's senior.
Ooh, well, Dad would make him a junior, Dad.
I mean, do you want me to go against a family?
Any
generation?
fucking way. I
And-
really hope 2K23 keeps up the steam that 2K22 had.
Yeah, no, the hashtag is even better, even stronger. I think it is actually even stronger.
And if it is good,
Right?
we may have to make the RudeNation.
Make the RudeNation, not the RudeBoyz, the RudeNation.
Well, the RudeBoyz,
The Rude Brood.
the Rude Brood,
Okay.
the Wrestle Boys,
That might actually be pretty cool.
and
Maybe
have
we'll do
our
that.
own Rumble.
We might have to do that.
Yeah, we may
All right,
have to.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll
'Cause-
see how reception is for this. I haven't
Yeah.
picked up a WWE wrestling
2K22
game since, I
looked
think-
really good.
Yeah, I don't think I picked one up since like WWE 14.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, that's pretty cool.
SteamWorld Build announced.
SteamWorld Build, the new game from I think it's called Thunderfall. This is the old Image Informed from SteamWorld Dig,
Okay.
Heist, Quest, all these games. I like the fact that
you're not boring me.
I like the fact that they always try to mix up their gameplay styles.
Okay.
Like SteamWorld Dig was kind of like a roguelike Metrovania sort of thing.
Right.
SteamWorld Heist was a turn-based strategy.
Yep.
Quest was a card-based RPG. Build is now a town simulator, much like a Sim City or something like that, which is pretty neat. It has some tower defense elements in it, and they like. If you like steampunk robots set in the Wild Wild West, much like the giant spider in said movie, then you'll like this game too.
Moving along.
Okay.
Naughty Dog has moved on from the Uncharted series.
Yeah, so Last of Us has been released to us via HBO Max. So a lot of the...
Did you watch?
Yeah, I'm up to date. Good. Yeah. So a lot of the interviews coming out with like Neil Druckmann, one of the heads of Naughty Dog, they're asking like, "What was going on with Uncharted?" You know?
Yeah.
And they've pretty much said it's like, "Listen, we've told our story with Uncharted, made a lot of money.
From what you've told me, it
We're
seems...
good. We've moved on." You know, and I think it's great because
Good.
that told a
No
great story.
reason to
exactly. Yeah,
fucking
the way,
keep digging.
The way that 4 ended was very, not necessarily finite, but was a good close.
Okay,
of
good.
the book. Lost Legacy was kind of like, you know, like a little spin-off stuff,
Yeah.
but it was still really good. But it's good. You know, Uncharted probably, I'd have to say one of my favorite franchises.
Yeah, I really
especially
like...
coming from Sony.
I gotta jump back. Like, it went... Because I have the Legacy collection.
Nice.
I do want to start from
That's
number
what,
1.
3.
1 through 3, and then I have 4.
You have 4, nice.
That's cool,
Good
though.
stuff, yeah. No, so they've moved on from that.
Cool.
Which only means Last of Us Part 3 is coming out.
Last of Us Part 2 just looks bad.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh, you played?
Nope.
Amazon developing a Tomb Raider game to connect to a TV show and movie.
Yep. So to follow up, I think last year in 2022, which is last year. Thanks, Tom.
I didn't say anything!
know.
Holy shit!
No, it is last year, dickhead.
Whoa! Who's being sensitive now, guy?
So
at those
Amazon
levels.
Game Studios.
Those levels are fucking sexy.
Amazon Game Studios has picked up Crystal Dynamics.
Chris is trying to censor me.
I'm trying to just make. I'm doing some
Censor.
flying edit.
Censor.
You want me to? I mean, one day.
It'll be the one episode I listen to and be like, hey,
Yeah.
why am I not
Wasn't I
there?
on there? They have the rights to Tomb Raider, and they want to make a big-time multimedia thing.
It's gonna
for
fail.
Tomb Raider. So they're gonna make a game to tie up. No, listen, I think that's pretty cool. You know, you get like your tie-ins to movies and TV shows. Like they're trying to just make shit work, synergy-wise, baby. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Comic book news.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh,
One day.
bugs over there.
Yep. Movies.
Movie talk.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always 30th Anniversary Special Hits. Netflix, April 19th. April's a big fucking month, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff happening in April. You
Go
got
ahead.
this. You have the
Super Mario movie.
Renfield.
Renfield. Yep, Renfield. Okay.
Oh, that movie looks fucking fun.
Yeah, no, I think so.
The new Metallica album is
okay.
coming out.
And that's it, right?
April's a big month.
Right? Okay, cool. Yes, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger 30th anniversary.
And some fucking asshole's birthday.
Right. Thank you.
Prick.
Yes, no, it's a anniversary special featuring the likes of the original Black and Blue Power Rangers.
Okay.
Which is cool. Haven't seen them in a minute. I don't think they really reprise their roles as much as, let's say, a
Jason David Frank.
Exactly. So I am also curious as far as what sort of a posthumous memorial they'll do for him, because he was obviously huge through the entire 30 years.
Is this a movie or is this a documentary?
It's a special. It's not, well, it is a,
like the Harry Potter special was.
No. It's not. It's not. It is not like a documentary.
Oh, okay.
They are reprising their roles. They're coming back for one more mission, sort of
Didn't
thing.
the original Red Ranger like kill someone with a sword? Or was
I
that?
don't know.
Or was that?
That might have been like.
Or was that one of the ones from like Turbo or
Playground.
something?
Oh, I don't know. That might have been like Playground rumors. Also,
yeah, well, I think
Steve from Blue's Clues died. Sort of.
Did to me.
I don't know why you hate Steve from Blue's Clues. Okay.
Just, I have my reasons.
Okay.
He knows why. Steve, we still got words to have. I'm gonna build this whole world.
I like this. This is Amazon Game Studios.
You
a world builder. That's it. World builder cash right here.
Yep. Going 2 for 2. Angela Bassett, nom for Best Supporting Actress. I think she got the Golden Globe.
She's won Golden Globe.
She got the Golden Globe. She's nominated at the Oscars.
Yep, for Best Supporting Actress. First one for a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. Marvel Cinematic Universe anything.
Movie's so damn good.
It is really good.
February 1st on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Cannot wait. Will watch. What?
Just the way you said that. We'll watch.
And we'll make your girlfriend watch and make her cry.
That is a emotional movie.
Yeah.
And she won't do well with it.
Too bad. Sorry, I'm doing some on the fly editing on my notes.
Oh boy, okay.
Shut up.
Movie talk time, still movies.
Amazon developed.
Continue reading it.
Jesus Christ. Amazon developing a Tomb Raider movie to connect to a TV show and. Jesus.
Yeah, so Amazon,
So
to
messed
follow
up.
up from 2022,
Right.
They have bought Crystal Dynamics, and they're going to make a Tomb Raider movie to go along with a Tomb Raider game and television show.
Yeah.
So synergy, Tom. That's what it's all about.
Moving on to TV.
Yes.
Rick and Morty to continue without that POS Justin Roiland. What did Justin Roiland do again? I
Justin
forget.
Roiland has been accused of domestic battery.
Piece of shit. Okay.
And false imprisonment. And it's just an overall creep. Overall big old creep boy.
False imprisonment.
Yeah, like kind of keeping someone against their will.
Oh,
Not like,
Jesus.
I don't want to say like in a dungeon, but I'm going to just say like...
In a dungeon.
Yeah. I'm not saying in a dungeon, but...
Well, I mean, anyone who supports this show is trash.
Well, so, yeah, Adult Swim is moving on without Justin Roiland.
Well, they
also
should...
the same as Solar Opposites, Koala Man, or whatever other show he put out. And he has resigned from Squanch Games, who was big on Heavy on Life. I truly was going to get around to stream High on Life. I'm sorry. I'm not going to anymore.
That game,
I'm not.
I looked at... I watched a... I just need to see what this piece... Oh, that piece of shit. Okay, yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, this guy just... He needs to be...
Yeah,
ended.
you've seen like some of his DMs leak or something, and it's just like, you're a weirdo, bro.
Yeah,
like,
fuck him. And sorry, fuck Rick and Morty. But yeah, but hold on.
Rick and Morty had creatives behind it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Tom. The fact that all these shows can still survive without the the great Justin Roiland really shows you
How
how
not great he
little,
is.
how little he mattered to everything about it. He just did a funny voice. Like, that was it. And he did a funny voice in every goddamn thing.
I would like to punch this guy square in the fucking face. Okay. Justin Roiland. Okay. Hit me up on Twitter if you like
Where
DMs.
does it go? Justin Roiland or Steve from Blue's Clues? Steve's in his whole other tier himself.
Steve and I, it's more of a long conference table confrontation where we're going to scream back and forth. This motherfucker, I want to get into a cage with.
Yes, okay.
He's in with a caged bear right now.
Okay.
Justin Roiland, you're a piece of shit, and fuck everything you've ever created.
Gotcha.
I've seen videos of High on Life. I was like, this game looks fucking retarded. It looks dumb.
I was very curious about it. I played a little bit of it, and I enjoyed what I played. Mm-hmm. It's a very mediocre shooter, but like it has character and and world building and stuff like that. And it's creative.
Cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it somewhat.
But I'm good with not going back to it now because it is marred.
Good, and it should never be played. Titans and Doom Patrol end with Season 4. Shocker!
Well, it seems like that was kind of the plan all along, because they do have
couldn't just go to
finite
Season
endings.
5 because,
Why?
My fucking... My
my
weird thing with a 5.
That's called OCD. That's called obsessive compulsive disorder. That's what you have.
Jesus Christ. More fucking Tomb Raider on here.
I love it when you don't read the notes.
I hate him.
Titans and Doom Patrol will have somewhat finite endings. It's not like they're just pulled straight up. Like, they know they're going to end, so fans of the franchise, can hopefully sit and sleep peacefully, knowing that their shows will end with a hopefully conclusive ending.
Such a dick. Moving on.
Moving right along.
The Last of Us renewed for Season 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw this last night when I was like, oh wow, cool. IMDb has... Dude, that second episode was intense.
Well, so from what I understand, the season premiere of Last of Us was HBO's second highest watched show.
It was a good fun.
Yeah, I mean, we watched it.
Yeah.
We watched it live, baby.
And it's funny, though, because...
It's hilarious. The show is hilarious.
As someone who's played the game, I kind of know what is coming.
Yeah.
But my sister-in-law... she has no clue. She's like that part when
she's invested.
Where they're in the museum,
right.
And like the part with like in when they were in the hotel. I'm sitting there. I was like, fuck.
That was the first time I was getting flashbacks.
The frog playing the piano with its butt though was funny. That
was the first time I got
flash.
Well, I mean, outside of the prologue portion.
Oh my god.
Episode 1, but like
Jesus,
that was the first time in the game proper that I was like, oh yeah, right, I remember this sequence.
Yeah.
But it is very true to form to the game, which is pretty cool.
The sister-in-law's enjoying the banter.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that the game was really built on that too. I think she'd probably have a good time. You would not have a good time replaying it, but she would have a good time watching.
Yeah,
because there is obviously more substance to it. Like you can't just make 10-episode HBO show out of a 20-hour game.
She sits there when all the grenades spilled out. She's like, "Just pick up a grenade. Just pick up a goddamn grenade."
Pick it up.
I was like, "You don't know if they work. They've been sitting there forever."
Yeah, fair.
It's a really good. I didn't think I was gonna like it.
Yeah, no,
because I love the game
good.
so much.
I enjoyed the game. I did. I
mean, compared to Uncharted, no. I mean,
you like Last of Us more than Uncharted?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You have like Uncharted and then like Last of Us.
Okay, no, I'm with you. I agree with that.
Like I feel like Nathan Drake is definitely and I understand. Joel has to do what he has to do to essentially survive.
Yeah, Joel's a different.
But I just feel like Nathan Drake is just much more likable.
Well, I mean, you got to look at the. Circumstances they're both in. One is in the zombie apocalypse, practically, and the other one is Indiana Jones. Like that's
Yeah. I cannot wait to see Ron Swanson in the next episode.
Yes, you're right.
He's playing Ron
Dale
Swanson
or Bill or something.
He's playing Ron Swanson.
Yeah, he's playing. Yeah,
I mean,
the role he was already born to play.
Exactly.
But it looks like from what I'm hearing, Season 1 is the first game.
Okay.
So it's going to be looking like Season 2 will be Part 2. I have no connection to Part 2. I'll
go in blind.
The first game itself was very much like, that was good.
You didn't need a second game. You didn't need a second game. Yeah.
From what I've heard about the second game and seen about the second game, I don't. It's not something I want to experience via video game.
Agree.
I will watch whatever you got. I will watch whatever you give me. But there's going to probably be some issues with the second one. Like, the narrative of Part 2 is told different ways. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, especially if you're going in 100% blind. But, like, there's different narratives going on. So, like, are they going to try to... Now, is HBO going to be coming... the buttons are too far, ka-ching, ka-ching. Mm-hmm. Are they going to try to make a Season 3? And where are you going to go with that? Are you going to try to stretch Part 2?
Are you going to Game of Thrones it?
Exactly, yes. So,
or Walking Dead it, like AMC did.
Yep. So, we're going to see exactly what happens. Okay. But, congratulations, Last of Us.
Yeah. For Stellar.
Yeah. The curse is broken, Tom. Finally, video games are adapted into mediums.
I honestly think it was broken with Street Fighter the movie.
You are on drugs. If you said Mortal Kombat, I would have.
No, that was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was. Well, he was going through some shit. My guy.
Come on.
Oh yes. Raul Julia was going through some shit. Jean-Claude Van Damme was on some drugs.
Yeah.
And that.
Oh my god,
Kylie Minogue's. They banged on set. On set, I'm sorry. Probably in a trailer. Not like got the cameras, got the cameras. I don't know.
I need to walk away.
I don't know Jean-Claude. I can't. With Belgium, can you do a Belgian accent? Belgian? I'm just doing Ivan Drago.
I feel dirty sitting next to you. I don't know. I mean, Street Fighter the movie gave us one of our greatest speeches of all time.
Yes.
We should do a RudeBoyz Go to the Movies for Street Fighter the movie, I think.
Okay. Okay with that.
I think so.
Listen, we're trying to do a movie and a wrestling thing all
year.
Sure. I'm okay with that.
Oh, right. Amazon developing a Tomb Raider TV show to connect with game and movie.
Yep, so Amazon...
Synergy, that's what it's all about!
We got to it. We got to the end, everybody.
Yeah, fucking enough.
Moving on.
Trailer talk to Mandalorian Season 3. I did not watch this trailer because I don't want to be spoiled with anything else.
You know what's funny? For people who didn't watch Book of Boba Fett, they'd be like, oh, I guess Grogu's back. You know what I mean? Like, that's really like a, okay. Speaking of spoilers. But it looks cool. It looks like you're going to get some Jedi flashbacks or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, Mandalorian's coming back. Pedro Pascal having a hell of a year.
Yeah.
There you go, baby. Everybody wants to fuck Pedro Pascal. He's like their daddy. You hear this? Like how Elizabeth Olsen was everybody's mommy last year. Mm-hmm. Pedro Pascal is everybody's daddy this year.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm calling it right now. That's what people are going to be freaking out about.
Okay.
So,
moving on. Wrestling. Sad news. Jay Briscoe passed away at 38. Due to a car crash, I believe it was. I don't know the full details. It's none of our business.
Head-on collision.
Ooh.
He passed. The other driver passed as well.
Oh, shit, really?
Yes, everybody else involved was in critical condition, including Jay's two daughters.
Oh, shit. I didn't know they were in the car as well. Oh, my God.
But they are, as of now, everyone's been pretty much stable.
Okay, good.
AEW did actually manage to get Mark Briscoe on the, as per recording, the recent episode of Dynamite.
That was a good match. I just kind of wish it was a little longer, and I kind of wish the commercials were...
Listen, you got what you got, because unfortunately, some tweets in the past from Jay and or Mark. I don't know.
It was Jay.
It was Jay specifically.
It was Jay when he was Ring of Honor champion, and they stripped him. And even
a couple problematic tweets.
Yeah, and he did apologize,
right.
And he was just like, "Look, I shouldn't have shut my mouth off.
Right.
It was wrong of me, but
Right.
unfortunately, they're out there,
Yes.
and unfortunately, people see him as this person, even though there are so many people in the business like that's not.
Yes,
who he.
people went to bat for him, and
Which
to
is,
his
I'm glad.
credit, it looks like Tony Khan did go to bat for having some sort of tribute for him. The Dynamite directly after his passing, there was nary a mention, except for some armbands. People, they did that on their own.
Yeah.
There was a mention on NXT, actually, when it happened.
Dude, that,
live.
I was just like, because the Briscoes never touched.
Yes. Yeah.
Never touched WWE.
Yeah, which is a very classy move for the wrestling community, just in general, to
Agreed.
just talk about somebody across the table. You know what I mean? Like someone who's never even been in the room with them.
Right,
Just to be like, listen, this is a huge pioneer, a huge influence in the wrestling community that we need to address this, because it's a huge news story, and it was someone of a lot of note and a lot of valor.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, though, Dynamite didn't do any sort of tribute on air.
Right.
I believe they did do something via YouTube.
There's gonna be
they
did something on Honor Club.
Yeah, they did,
and then it's gonna be airing on YouTube for free
Yes.
on their
I think
channel.
it might be on YouTube now, but they did do a tribute show between last week's Dynamite and this week's Dynamite. But yes, this week's Dynamite, they actually did do a video package. They had a match with Mark, who's now presumably going to be a full-time member of the AEW roster.
I wonder what they're gonna do with the Ring of Honor.
Honestly, I don't know.
I wonder if he's gonna vacate
probably,
it.
I would say maybe vacate it, and then
maybe
kind of
hold
do
a tournament or something.
That's what I'm thinking. Fucking retire him. You got a lot of belts anyway. You want to just focus on your 3-man belt?
Well, apparently Tony Khan's really trying to get that Ring of Honor TV.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I'm sure that's got to take a lot to get, because a lot of his television deals were pretty much agreements with All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, okay, yeah, that, but now it's Ring of Honor. Like, you can't just do that. There's a lot of pieces involved. Regardless, Tony Khan, he held his word, and he wanted to make this happen, and he made it happen. And Mark got his chance to shine. And
that match was
Jay's
was
memory
good.
Got his chance to shine.
And wrestling.
And
against,
you're a more ROH guy.
Yeah,
than I am.
Wrestling against their best friend Jay Lethal.
Right.
Like I said, it sucks that it's his legacy is slightly marred by those, but the fact that he came out and the fact that he shouldn't have said what he said in the first place, but the fact that it was a dumb thing. It was a bonehead move.
Oh, perfect.
But the fact that he came out, he's just like, I fucked up.
Right.
He's like, he manned up.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
And I think that I don't think his reputation is more like you said.
You know what I mean. But there are people
who aren't involved. WB executives.
Yeah.
Will be like, wow.
Well, even on shocker Twitter, where
well, yes,
people are like, oh, I can't believe we're celebrating, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, people, a man,
it's still a life.
A man just lost. I actually saw him win the Ring of Honor world title against Kevin Steen at Hammerstein.
You were there?
I was there.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yep. And I've actually I've seen the Briscoes wrestle.
Oh yeah.
So so have you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was at Hammerstein, and I think that was that Steen's last match?
I would assume so.
I think that was Steen's last match before he went to WWE.
Okay.
I actually saw Steen's last match, and I saw El Generico's last match in Ring of Honor. Okay. So, but yeah, R.I.P. Jay Briscoe.
Rest in power.
That is all we oh nice. That's all we have for Blitzkrieg.
All right, moving right on into
what the fuck you got? I've talked too long.
I mean, same old, man. Playing Pokemon, trying to finish that up, almost done. I still, the game is a buggy goddamn mess.
Is it? Which one is this?
Pokemon Scarlet.
Okay. I don't know. There's so many. There's so many colors.
It's definitely a game that I just play, I'm listening to podcasts, you know, which I never do, but like I truly don't need to pay attention to the audio of this game. I finished up 2 of the 3 storylines. Like there's like you get your 3 branching paths. You can either fight these Titan Pokemon. You can go break up the rival team, like is in all the Pokemon games, or you can do the gyms and go to the Elite Four sort of things. I did the first 2, or the first 2 at least. I mentioned. Okay. People are talking about how great the story is on this game. I have yet to be like wowed by any sort of story. I still think Pokemon Legends Arceus is
you really
better.
like you really like that game.
And another thing I'll say about this, again, the game's not wrapped, so my thoughts aren't conclusive, but that game also had, I mean, it did have a hub world where you talk to people and you would do like quests and stuff like this. This game has nothing like that. Like, it's open world. There's trainers out there, which like you fight them, cool. But like nobody to be like, hey, I'm having a hard time catching this guy. You want to catch him for me? Like like side quests. No side quests in this game. Okay. And I'm sure like Pokemon fans aren't used to side quests because that doesn't usually happen. But it's like an open world game like this is kind of like built to be like, let's make content. Let's be like, oh, what goes on in this island all the way up north? Okay. Fucking nothing. There's nothing there. There might be like, no, there's like little things, like collectibles.
Do you kind of feel the Pokemon franchise has ran its course?
No, absolutely not. Okay. I think it's still stronger than ever. Okay. And the fact that they were able to put out a product this janked, not bad, janked. It works. It's just not great. Like, honestly, sometimes I've had one hard crash, which is rare for me, at least, with Switch games, and the frame rate is just terrible. I've had to, like, restart it, which, I keep it in sleep mode, so I'm like, whatever. But it's still going.
So it's not great.
It's not great. It's definitely not my favorite, but, like, it is nice to be, like, have that open world freedom. But I got that already in Legends Arceus.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
It's not like I want to go back. It's just like, make it better than what I just played, and you didn't.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're having a bad time.
I'm not having a bad time. I'm having a fine time. Could be better. Could be better, though.
Sounds like you're having a bad time.
I'm not having a bad time.
Okay. I'll agree. Disagree.
Open world. I'm right. Also speaking, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
Still trudging along in that. Got real kind of just like, that game is filled to the brim with side quests. So I'm just like, good.
Is that Square?
Put me somewhere on the path. No, it's Guerrilla Games.
Okay. I think you're right.
Sony. They did the Killzone series.
Okay.
I think that's Guerrilla. I think it is. But still fucking around with that game.
Good.
Nothing too crazy about that. What I'm watching though, girlfriend and I just started this show called Your Honor.
Okay.
On Showtime, starring Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston plays a judge.
Cranston.
His son accidentally is involved in a hit and run.
Whoopsie doodles.
The deceased, the person he ends up killing inadvertently, is the son of a mob boss. So now Bryan Cranston's got to kind of hide all this shit. So there's a lot of drama, a lot of like tense stuff. Like I'm talking about like Bryan Cranston's a pretty good actor. Yeah. Like I mean, watching Breaking Bad is one thing, but him just like, just his facial reactions to stuff, like just very subtle, very nuanced, very just like, like his eyes are darting. It's like, oh, there's something going on up here. He's scheming, not scheming, but he's planning because he's got to protect the son. Got to protect the son. That's what it's all about. Also, I know I talked about this briefly on the podcast, but we watched the first season of Jack Ryan, starring everybody's fan cast, Reed Richards. Not mine anymore. Saw it. It was cute. I'm good.
Get someone better.
Yeah, I'm good. We might get someone in Quantumania. Who knows? That's the rumor.
Well, we'll see when we go see Quantumania, whenever that is.
That's just true. Jack Ryan.
My younger brother, actually, he's like, I totally forgot that's coming out.
I had to double... Well, I mean, I knew it was coming out. When you said it was like, oh, what's your deal with Quantumania? I'm like, when the fuck is that coming out? I knew it was December. I knew it was February. Mm-hmm. I just didn't know what, late, early, mid.
Yeah.
Where is that? But regardless, Jack Ryan, the first season, it's fine. You know, it wasn't as hoorah, go America as I assumed it was going to be.
Right.
Because a guy like Tom Clancy
Clancy
probably is like, yeah, America, stars and stripes.
The only thing... Why is he Vince McMahon?
Yeah, I don't know why I went there either.
The only thing I know about Tom Clancy is the Rainbow Six games that I've played.
Yeah, no, he franchises his shit out to everything.
Oh, yeah.
Rainbow Six, Ghost Recon, etc. Splinter Cell.
Yep. Don't get me started on Splinter Cell.
What
All right, look.
You can't do stealth games.
No.
I've noticed this, yes.
If you hand me a gun, I'm going in there and I'm fucking I'm shooting people.
Right.
Don't give me this fucking, oh, you gotta sneak around with the night vision goggles. No, fuck that.
But that's the point.
No.
Then just play fucking Doom.
Look, Metal Gear was supposed to be stealth. No, I'll put a motherfucker into a locker with C4 and wait for someone to walk by and then blow it up so
You're
I take...
a sociopath, that's why.
Well, yes.
and.
Well, it's fun watching their reactions when I'm standing there and you see the little exclamation point go, "Three!" and just be like, click, and they go fucking flying. Alright. Look, that's neither here nor there. I also really enjoyed the Punisher game, okay? That's neither here nor there.
There you go. So yeah, Jack Ryan I thought was fine. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Okay,
about
good.
That. Yeah. It was very fine.
Okay.
What have you been up to, Tommy?
I have been up to... I watched Maverick.
Gotcha.
This Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
Starring Tom Cruise and Jennifer Connelly and Miles Teller. Those are really... And three... Ed Harris is in it. John Hamm. The John Hamm is in it.
Val Kilmer's in it.
Yep. But, like, this movie... should not have been as good as it was.
I agree. Yeah.
Like, this movie had no right to be as good as it fucking was. I felt like it ran a little too long.
Yeah.
Like, the part...
I didn't think it felt like it dragged.
Spoilers.
I don't think it dragged.
Like, the whole, like, towards the... Like, when Maverick gets shot down.
I was surprised the movie kept going.
Yeah, right? And then he goes to save him, and I was just like...
Miles Teller's character.
Yeah, I was like, this movie could have ended, like...
I thought that was
25 minutes ago.
I thought that was how it was gonna end.
Yeah. And I was just like, what the fuck? This movie should have ended, like, a long time ago. And Jennifer Connelly and Tom Cruise definitely made a deal with the same devil.
Were they both in Legend?
I'll
look it up. You keep talking.
No. I can multitask.
Okay.
But this movie, I was just like, I was going in expecting...
she was in Labyrinth, right? Maybe I'm getting that confused.
Maybe. I was, it's Mia Sara.
Okay, sorry.
I was expecting... I don't know what I was expecting. Not a good fucking...
Sloane and Ferris Bueller, right?
Yeah, she also played Dr. Harleen Quinzel in Birds of Prey.
The TV show.
Yeah. It's weird.
She also played Narcissus and Pretty.
Kind of
going through her IMDb right now.
Yeah, kind of odd though that like I was like, wow. I was like, Kelly McGillis, are you McGillis? Are you working? Like, could you know? I was surprised they didn't like try
I have no
to.
idea who that is.
That she was the love interest in Top Gun.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Top
Gun did not hit for me.
I love Top Gun.
So, if I mentioned this when I did see the movie, Top Gun, total 80s movie. Made in the 80s, is an 80s movie. Like,
see, if you saw
a typical 80s movie.
If you saw Top Gun when you were a kid, I think you probably would have
100%.
dug
Yeah,
it.
no,
and that's why, like, I'm like...
That's why movies like Ghostbusters, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Clue, like, those movies resonate, because it's like, those were those movies of the time that I've seen early in my life.
And that's why I fear showing you, like, movies from my childhood.
Right.
Because if you don't like them, I'm gonna want to punch you in the face.
Right.
Like, I want to show you Goonies, but I don't think you're gonna like it.
Yeah. But versus when I saw, what was that Halloween one?
Halloween?
not Halloween. What's that movie about Halloween?
Monster Squad.
Halloween, Monster Squad. There it is.
Monster Squad.
That was fun.
Yeah,
was fun.
Yeah, Monster Squad. You just turn your brain off.
Right, but like you're right. I need to do those with those 80s movies, so that didn't hit.
Absolutely.
Whereas when they made Top Gun Maverick, they made an 80s movie in 2022.
Yeah.
And when Maverick goes to the bar and like all the archetypes come in, the other characters, and they're like, "Here's the nerd, here's the jock."
Thanks for mansplaining what an archetype is. Continue.
You're welcome. When they all came in, it was so like, it reminds me of like, It's Always Sunny did an episode where it was like they're on a mountain and they did almost like a ski, like those typical 80s like, oh, we gotta save the mountain from the conglomerate trying to take over. So we gotta have a snow, I guess not snowboarding, but like a skiing competition.
Yeah.
South Park did it. Like it's so like that trope is I like because it is very poking fun. It is a good homage and they do it right.
Right. It was very good.
Yes.
It did not deserve to be as good as it was.
I agree. I wish you saw it earlier. Would have nominated it for the Rudies.
Yeah, well,
that was 2022.
Sorry, I watch
a
lot of stuff.
Apologize. I'm telling you, you do watch a lot of stuff.
Clownface.
Yes. Not to take away from the winner of the 2022 Best Movie of the Year, which was Prey. That was really good.
I thought it was Morbius.
No, you are the only other person that thinks it should have been Morbius. Legend's only a 30 on Metacritic.
Huh?
Legend.
Well,
that's not great.
Fucking Metacritic is stupid.
No, that's also true.
I also finished watching Willow. Willow, another
Wait,
great...
the movie or the show?
The show.
Okay.
Another great 80s movie.
The show's done?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Another great 80s movie that I love that I don't think you would like.
Probably.
And I'd have to punch you in the fucking face because you're wrong.
Okay.
Because it's a great goddamn movie.
Uh-huh.
And it still holds up to this day in 2023.
Cool.
Shut up. Patronizing prick.
I'm not patronizing.
Yeah, patronizing me. Cool. I don't want to...
I'm not trying to yuck your yum.
I don't want to say too much. But there were some nice like tributes to Val Kilmer, who unfortunately wasn't able to be in it.
Right.
Reprising his role as Mad Mardigan.
Okay.
So pretty much Willow is about his and Sosha's, who's the love interest in the movie Willow, children. She's like the queen, and obviously he went away on a mission never to come back.
Okay.
Shit goes down. The baby from Willow is now all grown up.
Okay.
So they, now it's a whole mission of trying to protect her and make her this great sorceress. But then there's also friction with her and Mad Mardigan and Sosha's daughter. Their son got taken away by the big bad. They introduced this one character who was just great. This character named Borman.
Okay.
What's her name was in it from Winter Soldier. She was the leader of the
Black Widow.
Flag Smashers. Not Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Oh, her, the girl.
With the red curly hair. Yeah, she was in it.
The ginger albino girl. Yes.
I was actually reading her mom is Irish, her dad is Jamaican. So that's why she has the crazy hair and everything.
Has a very interesting lineage.
Yes. Great show. Nice. I recommend it to everyone. Good. I think everyone should watch it. I will get you to watch the movie.
Okay. You'll get me to watch it. Will you get me to like it?
Me and your girlfriend are going to have you watch it.
I don't even know if she's into Willow.
Well, she will be.
Oh, okay.
Listen, Peck.
What is that? Is that a phrase for Willow?
That's what they call. That's what they call the little people. Pecks.
You call me a little person?
Yeah. In the pants.
That ain't true.
That's not what I've heard.
Yeah, you keep saying that. I think you got on some sort of fucking newsletter. Schmuck.
Huh.
Is that it?
Interesting word.
Yeah.
No, I've also I listened to the audiobook, new audiobook by Stephen King called am I boring you? Called you were kind of sighing. You're sitting there on your fucking phone, like not paying attention, not engaging.
Doesn't feel good, does it?
Yeah, fucking
I'm engaging, all right.
Yeah,
Hey,
unfortunately.
you want me to just fucking shut off? Hostile episode.
Shut up. It's the Royal Rumble, bitch.
Yeah, it's all right.
The book called Fairy Tale.
Okay.
By Stephen King.
I thought this was the manga you were.
No.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Look how it's spelled.
Fairy, like.
Right. And Tale is
not the-
T-A-L-E, not and
T-A-L-E, yeah.
And the manga is T-A-I-L.
Really?
Yes.
Shit. Okay. My bad.
Get educated. Very good book. Has a bit of your typical Stephen King in it, but it doesn't.
It is spelled that way.
But it doesn't have your typical Stephen King.
Totally checked it. Sorry.
I know you did, you prick. As soon as I saw that, as soon as I said that, I see this motherfucker just sitting there on his phone. Yup. Okay. Cool. I wish we were a visual medium because the look on Chris's face was just like, huh. Like you were slightly annoyed that I got one up on you.
I'm not annoyed. I needed to know it for my
little
own.
Annoyed.
I needed to know it for my own.
Your face.
I needed to know it. I needed to
Anyway,
I need to conclusively understand.
I don't want to say. I mean, I know you're not going to read or listen because, well,
continue with this sentence.
Very good book. That's all I will say. I don't want to give anything else away in case the rest of the nation wants to listen or read it.
Fair.
You got 2 weeks.
2 weeks for what?
Until I start spoiling it fully.
Oh, all right, yeah. I mean, you can do that now if you want.
Nah.
All right.
No one listens.
All right. I mean, it just came out? Like
September.
Brand new? That's fucking 4 months, guy. 4 months too bad.
4 months. It was very good.
All right.
That's all I've been up to.
That is all we have been up to.
That's all I've been up to.
That's all I've been up to also.
That's all we've been up to.
That's all we've been up to.
That's all I've been up to.
So, Tommy, we're going to take it now to the RudeBoyz RankUp that had happened on Twitch. This is the audio version. Go ahead, do what you got to do.
No, I'm scratching my face.
Cocksucker.
Thanks, guy.
So, RudeBoyz RankUp. Here it is. Through hell or high water, we've done it. We've done it. We survived another Royal Rumble, Tom. 2023 Royal Rumble in the books.
This is literally RudeBoyz After Hours.
This is literally RudeBoyz After Hours. You were right. I'm Sherm.
I'm Tom.
And we're both tired. But we're here. We're dedicated for you, RudeNation. We're doing our RudeBoyz RankUp of the Royal Rumble winners. This is right now live. It's almost 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
1 p.m. would be a joy.
That would be nice. Hey, that's when we started the day.
Earlier than that.
Truth. But we're here. We're doing it. We're live on twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. We are going to post this on our YouTube.
I'm not even getting involved.
Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, this video. We do have a YouTube. Yeah, please don't tell people how I live. Basically, to put it that way.
Yeah.
And this is going in the newest episode of RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. But enough of that, because we're doing a RudeBoyz RankUp.
We just want to get this shit done.
Absolutely. So, quick rundown, Tom, of the topics of the categories we have here.
So we have the cream of the crop. Such good shit is our top ranking. I'll drink to that is our, it's there but not there.
Next tier down.
Our next tier down is it's fine.
Those are the two, the three, obviously the good side. This is the good side, and this is the bad side.
And then our next tier is, what were they thinking?
Right.
Like, come on. Like, stop. Next one is, oh, come on.
And you have to say it like that,
yeah,
too.
Yeah. And then the other one is, it's trash. And you have to say it like that.
Yes. So, what we're doing here with the Royal Rumble winners is we're not necessarily ranking the Royal Rumble. You could have a great Royal Rumble and a shit winner, and conversely, you can have a shit Royal Rumble and a good winner. I think how we're going to view the winners is just kind of the booking decision of why they won. If it was something that was predictable but maybe worked, it might be in like the B tier, we'll say. If it was something that was a nice surprise, refreshing, good. If it was something predictable and it sucked, it'd be down here. You know what I mean? We're all going to come to different gamuts of Royal Rumble winners, and we're doing all of them. We were just going to do 88 to 2022, but we watched the newest Royal Rumble. So here we are. We got 2 new Royal Rumble winners.
Yep.
Spoiler alert, if you didn't watch the Royal Rumble yet, but we'll get there.
Too bad.
So don't worry. All right, so let's hit it up, Tommy. 1989, the first winner, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh.
I'm very fine with putting him in. It's fine.
Yeah.
I watched
the first one.
Yeah. So I did do research. You've done rewatches of Royal Rumbles in the past. I haven't watched anything earlier than 1999.
Right.
Before this year. We did our 1998 retro rewatch, and then I watched all of them in between. So 89 to 97 I watched. So I watched them all. I lived 99 through 2023 now. So I think with the first Royal Rumble, they had no idea what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah.
It was a 20-man Rumble. There was really no, the crowd got some pops. So I think having Hacksaw Jim Duggan, you know what? I'd actually put him in. I'll drink to that only because he's the first, and he's got that going for him. You know what I mean? Like that's it. Do you agree or disagree? I could be swayed to be pulled down actually now that I'm saying these things out loud because it is just Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I mean, what was the prize? Like
nothing.
A bag of money?
It might have been a money prize. It might have been bragging rights, but there was nothing. There was nothing really until later. And
I'll do it's fine.
You know what? Yeah, that was. I did not need to be swayed any further.
Yeah.
Conversely, I think Big John Studd, winner of the second Royal Rumble, 1989, should probably be put in. Like, what were they thinking?
Yeah.
I don't think anything really came of Big John Studd. My middle name Mud. Dirty Water Flow. Too much for you, cuz.
I mean, he showed up in movies.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That's great. I'll give you my 1989 Royal Rumble watch. It started with Demolition. Yeah, well, yeah, spoiler alert. It started with Demolition, which was cool. Oh, I love a good 1 and 2 pairing. Like, ooh, that's immediate drama. They're tag team champions, I think, at the time. Like, what happens?
Yeah, you're right.
Andre came in, Jake the Snake came in. There was a whole thing going on. Like, the first third was really exciting. The second third, you had Hogan and Savage, like, having some drama because the Mega Powers are in the midst of exploding at this point.
Right.
That was cool. I woke up at the end, and so I'm very fair to think I put it in this one. Sure. Yeah, and they were probably like, okay, now we got to do something. You know what I mean? All right. 1990 Royal Rumble winner, Hulk Hogan. WWF champion, Hulk Hogan.
Oh really?
Yeah. It was just a match, at this point. It was just a match to do that. I would probably put him in. It's fine. This match had some pretty good star power. It was this was when you first get the showdown of Hogan and Warrior, like that iconic scene where they kind of like the first time they interact. No, it does actually lead to WrestleMania 6. Yes.
I don't know, man. I never bought into Hulkamania.
Fair, but you got to look at it from that perspective.
Yeah, no.
He was WWF champion, and he was the best thing they had going.
Put him into it's fine.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's do one of these just to give Tommy a little more in the shot. I know you're happy about that.
Big fat pig.
Hulk Hogan's second win. Mm-hmm. He won it for the members of the Gulf War. Oh yeah, you look thrilled. There's a little bit of delay on the monitor over here. He won it for the members of the Gulf War. Thank God, because we never would have gotten out of that thing without him. And this was definitely so. I've noticed with my rewatches that the first win is a little more organic, and the second one is like, oh yeah, Vince wants a do-over.
Yeah.
So this was definitely a do-over because it was all the whole Americana, peace in the Middle East stuff. Big hotbed topic of the time.
Yeah, I'll put him to come on.
Really?
Yeah, now didn't buy into Hulkamania.
I think
I get it.
So, Nation.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nation. Hey, what do you think? Oh God, that fucking chat is up there. Nation, we have these things called RudeBoyz vetoes. We call them vetoes. What do we call them? We call them some fucking thing.
Vetoes?
I am going to veto you. I will not put him in.
You're
come
waste
on.
Your veto on this?
Well, because I think you're being blinded by your hatred for Hulk Hogan.
It's not hatred, it's dislike. There's a difference between hatred and dislike.
I think you are blinded by your dislike for Hulk Hogan.
Because if it was hatred, it would be it's
trash. Have this fucking chat thing on this blocking this cock-sucking bot. Great.
Yeah,
anyway.
I don't know how to get rid of those.
I probably, yeah. Well, am I gonna waste my veto?
You know what? Whatever. Put them in.
How about we put? How about this? What were they thinking? Compromise.
Sure.
All right. Cool. All right. 1992. People love this Royal Rumble. This is Ric Flair. Ric Flair wins the vacated WWF Championship with a tear in his eye.
Why was it vacated again?
It was vacated because there was some shenanigans between Hogan and Undertaker swapping belts. There was a lot of Taker won it at Survivor Series, and then he lost it back to Hogan at Tuesday in Texas. But there was a lot of interference, so I think Jack Tunney vacated the belt.
Jack Tunney.
Right.
I'll drink to that.
I like that. Yeah, I think Flair winning at number 3.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a great Rumble. People like it. I'm still like, we did just watch it. Yeah, I like it a lot. Actually, you know what? Probably would be a way to get this fucking chat out of here is to fucking spam the chat right now, right? Wouldn't you think that's a?
We could try.
Yeah, we'll try it a little bit. This is little live technicalities right now. Moving on to 1993. Yeah. This is the first time the Royal Rumble winner goes on to WrestleMania. Aphelion is joining us. Welcome. Sorry for the late night stream. It was tough to pencil this in.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining us.
Dealing with,
people. a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
We'll just put.
Whoa.
A lot of.
Thank you for joining, love.
Yes. Thank you.
That's weird that it it's all there.
What's all there?
Like, for some, it goes onto the monitor. You see the chat itself.
What monitor? Over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's how it goes. Okay. Yeah. No. It's still gonna be there. That's great. Moving on. We're just gonna ignore it. That bot coming in and ruining our day. This is the first time a Royal Rumble winner goes on to mainline WrestleMania. Mainline headline.
Yes.
The main event at WrestleMania, and it is the 500-pounder, 26-year-old Yokozuna. I think Yoko's win probably should go into It's Fine.
Yeah.
Yoko's obviously the big dog. I hate to say it, the big dog, the biggest dog in the fight. Who can get? He is the first and only time when they say who can get him out of the ring.
Right.
He actually wins.
The answer was nobody.
The answer was nobody. Randy Savage tried. He tried to pin him.
Yeah.
And he just kind of just threw him up. Well, yeah. You actually hear Monsoon go like, pinfalls don't count, and he just flies away like Poochie.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think it's fine. They tried to make him a big deal.
Yeah,
and he was, don't get me wrong, but, Vince wanted me to be... I apologize. He wanted that to go to... he wanted to be his Vader, basically. I think it's like a big mastodon, which, I mean, listen, Yoko's great and all, he's no Vader. No. Actually, real quick, fun fact, 1990s Royal Rumble was going to be penciled in to be won by Andre, but really? Andre was in shit shape at that time.
Yeah.
That would have been his last match.
Really?
Too, yeah. His last WWF match. 1994 Royal Rumble. Controversial winners.
Yeah.
Lex Luger and Bret Hart. Right now, the WWF was at a weird position. Their star power was kind of lacking. The steroid trial kind of took a lot of their roster away in more ways than one. Specifically, also Hulk Hogan went away, joined WCW. No. I actually think that having two winners, it might seem like a cop-out. I think it was pretty brilliant. Because at that point, then it's like, okay, you got Lex Luger, the guy that McMahon has been pushing the whole previous year to go to Mania. Now you have the workhorse of your company, Bret Hart, who obviously is not roided up, not a muscle-bound juice head like some people. I guess not Luger, but he doesn't look it. Yeah. So it's basically just like, here we go. Here's my two guys. And if it was a test to both men, or a test to the fans to see who would have received the crown per se, I think it was a good match. I think it should have been repeated for the 2006 one or whatever it is, or 2002, the one Batista won.
Right.
I thought it should have been because that was actually a little more organic. I would think it'd be. I would put it in such good shit. I'm going to be bold. That's my hot take.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll agree to that.
Again, we're not ranking the roster because if we were ranking the roster, the Rumble was kind of junk. These 90s Rumbles are kind of junk because the roster is shit. Yeah, they're not. And that's no disrespect to the talent. It's just, it's not there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not there. Yeah. So we're going to do that. Such good shit. I've already miscount of years. 95, Shawn Michaels' first one. Coming in at number 1, number 2, Davey Boy Smith. This is the famous, only 1 foot touched the outside, so he was still in the Royal Rumble match.
Yep.
I'd probably put, see, we're not ranking the Rumble. The Rumble wasn't great either. The Rumble was like every 60 seconds people were coming in, and it was fucking fire. Like, it was just go.
I'm gonna say such good shit, because he came in at number 1.
You know what? Yeah.
And he survived 30 other men.
So
29 other men.
Yes. Fun fact, also, because I did rewatch a lot of these, I got these two WrestleMania main events mixed up. I thought this event, where he narrowly wins. Well, he did win, but yeah, I guess narrowly almost got, well, whatever. Yeah. This one, when he came in at number 1, led to the Iron Man match. It did not. It led to his match against Diesel. The main event of WrestleMania 11 was Bam Bam vs. LT.
Right.
I got those confused. I thought the Iron Man WrestleMania came before the other one. But what are you going to do? So, but I would put, such good shit to that. Shawn Michaels' second Royal Rumble appearance. See, we're talking about do-overs. They're just like, let's try it again. And this is really kind of like cocksucker Shawn Michaels, I think. I think this was definitely
him crying.
Yeah. It's him and Diesel as the last two. I think he ends up super kicking them, and but they're still friends, And there's a lot of Diesel's gonna feud with Taker, so there's a lot of stuff going on. It's clicky, and I mean that at KLIQ. It's very much this is Shawn Michaels. Vince, let me win the Rumble again, and let me go win an Iron Man match,
yeah.
you know?
I'll put with it's fine.
I'm just thinking the same exact thing. Same exact thing. A lot of these do-overs are just not, you know, what are you going to do? Speaking of do-overs. Well, not speaking of do-overs, but speaking of coming up a do-over. 1997, Stone Cold Steve Austin wins his first Rumble. Controversial win, in a way, similar to 2 years ago with Shawn Michaels, whereas the person thought he was eliminated. Now, Steve Austin was eliminated. He just was never caught. Right. So he went back into the Royal Rumble. Actually, I think the same thing happened with X-Pac in 2000, but he obviously doesn't win because X-Pac sucks. I'm hating on X-Pac all night, but he's X-Pac.
You know, I'm in Austin Mark. So
I know you're in Austin Mark, but you gotta...
The way it was...
I think that works for his character.
For that, yeah. I would say I'll drink to that.
I like that. I do like that, yeah. So I'll drink to that. 1998, Stone Cold Steve Austin win. Cold Stone's my dude. This is him being like, all right, we're going. We're doing it. There's a mark on him. There's a mark on him. We're making him the focal point of the Royal Rumble. Right. How can he possibly win? He does. Yeah. Again, that's the do-over, you know? Leading to an actual WrestleMania. I don't really know what the original booking decisions were for WrestleMania 13, because that was the whole Shawn Michaels lost his smile. Vacated the belt. It was, between Sid and Bret Hart and Undertaker and Austin, and then that led to the mania of Sid and Taker and Bret and Austin. Right. I don't know where we were going, but that's what we got. WrestleMania 14, we know what we got. Austin's winning the belt. Yep. Was that going to happen in 13? I don't know. Regardless, him winning the 1998 Rumble, which you can all hear with our retro rewatch. Just check your RSS feeds. I think is still pretty good. But it's so I can see it. It's so oh, the odds are against him. How's he gonna win? And he wins, you know.
I'll drink to that.
I think your Austin favoritism is showing, but it's still a good win. It is still a good win. I would put it. It's fine.
Okay. No.
You okay with that? Okay. Yeah. 1999, the first man to come in at number 2 and win, and his name is Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Yep. Russo-rific, baby.
Austin was number
Austin was 1, yes.
But
another one where it comes down to 1 and 2, practically. I think that not practically, but it does.
Right.
Listen. This is Attitude Era, Vince Russo. Crash TV booking. Right now,
I'm gonna put with, oh come on. I feel and I know that this led into Valentine's Day Massacre,
right? But we're not looking at it like that. We're looking at it as, yeah. You know what? I feel
I'm
if you're
the owner of the company, you shouldn't be winning
anything. Belts. Yeah. You shouldn't be seen. Exactly. But Vince McMahon did become one of the greatest heel figures.
Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, we're looking at you.
Yeah, well. So yeah, I like putting that in with. Oh come on, WrestleMania 2000, my favorite. Royal Rumble 2000, one of my favorite Royal Rumbles. Excuse me. The Rock is the winner, regardless of what Big Show says. Crybaby Big Show, whatever he says. The Rock is the winner. He goes down in history books as the winner. I think you didn't have any better choice, really, because Austin was, I think he went under surgery. I think that was after he got hit by the car and missed some time. I was kayfabe, had to go for surgery. Yeah. I think The Rock winning, I would say it's fine because he is the biggest guy in the match.
Right.
So it's it was kind of, it was a foregone conclusion. I think him winning.
The Rock. This was The Rock.
He didn't necessarily also need it.
Yeah.
But it was there, and
then he went on to face
Triple H and Mankind. Mick Foley was there, and Big Show was there. So it's one of those. But again, we're not We're not looking at the outcome of those. We're just looking at the winner. And I think it's a fine win.
Yeah,
it's a perfectly fine win.
He didn't need it.
He didn't need it. It could have gone to. I mean, I don't know.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
No. I like that. Okay. You won me. You got me over. The first man to win 3 Royal Rumbles, 2001, Stone Cold Steve Austin. We watched this one right before we ended up heading out to watch WrestleMania. God damn it, Royal Rumble 2023.
You're having a rough time with this, huh?
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It is. It is late.
You're okay. It's only Saturday.
Patronizing. I could see your face at the thing of. This one I liked because this, in addition to Stone Cold Steve Austin coming back from injury, not directly, but recently, he wanted the championship. Mm-hmm. Like, he was driven. It wasn't a matter of like wanting to be it. He needed to win it. And I think this is probably the most vicious Stone Cold in the Rumble, which leads to a very vicious heel turn. Stone Cold Steve Austin, again, not looking at the outcome, but looking at kind of where the story is going. I think this is probably his best Royal Rumble appearance. Yes, yeah. I'm with you. 2002, Triple H. Game. It's time to play the game.
I hurt my throat on that.
Lemmy's favorite wrestler. I think. I don't know. Probably. I didn't ask him. This is the return. This is the return from injury. This is also like
Mr. Perfect Show was in this one.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, was he in this one or was he in that one? I don't remember. I think it was 2000. Yeah, because 2002 was pretty much WCW has folded.
Right.
So now they're kind of moving on. I think Triple H winning the Rumble it's fine. It's definitely also like
it's kind of like McMahon.
It's Vince, like, all right, son-in-law.
It's McMahon winning it, but better.
Oh no, because I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Triple H is totally capable of winning a Royal Rumble on his own merit, but because like the return from injury and and not necessarily politics. I mean, you could politic with the boss's daughter.
Yeah.
And then that's what happens.
I can say it's fine.
Yeah, okay. Did I? Okay, no, I thought I mixed these two Austin ones up. All right, 2003, Brock Lesnar. Now, Brock Lesnar wins the Rumble and goes on to WrestleMania 19. I'm just trying to say these just to kind of give a little bit of touchstones for people who are...
Kurt Angle,
Brock. But this is the new face. I mean, well, he's been around since right after WrestleMania 18. Right. Was already... Did he become champ already? Right, because didn't he win at that year's Survivor Series? SummerSlam? I think so, yeah. He's already been champ.
Right.
Wait. Yeah. Because there's 2 belts at the time? Yes. Okay, yes, there is. I'm getting my timeline confused. He's already been world champ. Established. Done. I like it because he's definitely an upcoming star, and it is something to add to the mystique of Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Like at the time, youngest WWE champion, King of the Ring winner, Royal Rumble winner now, eventually a Money in the Bank winner. So what can't this man do? Except win any other belt. He's only ever won world titles. No tag, no secondary.
Yeah. I mean, that's not Brock Lesnar.
That's not Brock Lesnar, exactly,
that's not the attraction.
But would I say I'll drink to that? I probably should have rewatched this one, because this one I'm a little hazy on, because it is brand split era. So that's, I guess, is kind of tricky, because now they're vying for 2 belts. So you have to deal with almost like more main event stars, or I guess main event stars as part of the roster is concerned at that time, 2003. What do you think, Tommy?
Drink to that.
Drink to that?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
It's a fresh face, and it is like, where the company is presumably trying to head for
not very long, but, you know, they want to, you know, kind of ride Brock Lesnar for a little bit. 2005. Math? Is that how math works? 2005? 2005? 2005? 2005?
No, didn't you say that was 03?
That was 03. 2004. Thank you.
That's how many. You probably should have put numbers in the
I
corner.
should have done that, yes. I think I was
Hindsight.
I was going to have something on my phone, too. Whatever. It's late. 2004. Chris Benoit. Say what you will. He came in at number 1 as well. Another...
I'm a sucker for that, so I'm going to say such good shit.
Such good shit. You know what? As a Royal Rumble winner, and only that, I like that. I like that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it. Such good shit. I like it. 2005 now, right? Okay, thank you. Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista, fresh from internally feuding with Evolution.
Yeah.
But this is making new stars. This is this point. At WrestleMania 21, they're making new stars. Your final two are Batista and John Cena. They both tumble over the ropes. And honestly, if you wanted to call an audible and be like, they both win, a la whatever fucking year this was, do it. Because Cena ends up going for the title anyway.
Right, but that
the other title.
That was the year that Vince slid into the ring and
ripped both
quads at once.
Fucking animal.
Speaking
of animals,
I'll put
Dave Bautista. Yeah. Oh, I can feel your Batista. Like,
what do you mean?
I can feel your Batista.
What?
No, but I'll drink to that. I
what
like
am I
that.
Doing?
I would put it under such good shit, but I feel like you'd probably rank it lower just based on the man himself.
I was very. I don't like the double winner shit. I was very reluctant on putting the Luger Bret Hart in there, but it was Luger Bret Hart, and I don't like the double winner crap.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Right, so. But like the fact of the matter is, you had that happen once, and it happened again organically. Like it was a botch. Yeah. But think about it. Both men ended up going to WrestleMania, so like, why wouldn't you be like, they're both the winners?
I didn't
you know?
Like it.
Okay.
That's why it's in. It's not going to such
fair.
Shit.
Then why'd you let me do it? Oh, because it was Bret and Luger.
Because it was the first time.
Okay.
It was like,
and only time.
You never saw that happen. And,
yeah.
You know.
I don't know. We're not taking up enough of that camera, enough of that beautiful video space.
Yeah. Fat face.
Oh, stop. Will you stop? You're beautiful.
Rey Mysterio just put in such good shit.
Yeah?
It's Rey Mysterio.
It's Ray, baby. He did it for Eddie.
Number 2, did it for Eddie. And then that was what? Him, Angle, and Orton?
Yes. Yeah.
Mania match is so good.
Good Mania match, but yeah, I mean, Ray winning, that is just the perfect example of a Royal Rumble. Ray. Yeah, but that's a perfect example of a Royal Rumble winner. Like, it should be anybody. Like, yes, granted, 9 times out of 10, it is probably the best wrestler in the ring right there, but shit happens, you know? Like, accidents happen, people get thrown off, people get thrown out.
Yep.
You know, and the spirit of Eddie Guerrero helped Rey Mysterio through.
Yep.
I've already lost track of time and years. So Undertaker's win at Royal Rumble.
Jesus.
We did talk about this, that it is almost like your final two was Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. And they were like the peak of their career. Like, they are both their final form.
Right.
Of career. Shawn Michaels is having a stellar second career, a second coming, basically. The Undertaker is he's in his final form. Like, right. He is like a brick fucking shithouse.
Right.
He's like running the ropes like a madman. He's insane, and the fact that those two veterans, legends, living legends, were going at it for so long. Like, the final two went on for a while for those guys. This is my recent search history on Wikipedia, by the way. We look at some weird stuff at it's not what you think. It's just like, oh, who was in that movie? You know, like, just weird stuff. Anyway.
I'll put it to...
I like it because I think it's so. What I was trying to say was that the final two in this Rumble would have been like the final two in this year's Rumble, being like Rock Austin, like two established, well-loved faces of their era, whereas they would be Attitude Era, or Taker and Michaels were the like the new generation, let's say. Obviously earlier, but like they were, they were the faces then.
I could put out such good shit.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Let me just pull up a list of winners so I can actually get that shit straight in my head.
It's not a winner? This stream.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bop. Wah, wah. 2008 Royal Rumble live from Madison Square Garden, the heart of New York City, the Big Apple. John Cena. Look at this smug face. Look at that baby face.
I fucking like it.
I
love this.
am a big fan of this return. And return because he came back from injury, not necessarily early, but way ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
And that was huge. And people, that this was something that dirt sheets had no idea. You know what I mean? Like there was no sort of,
which is
and the pop he got
Yeah.
was electric until everybody realized, like, oh, right, we hate you because you stink. Yeah. But, like, whatever. It was still happy. The final three was Batista, Triple H, and Cena. Obviously, the best three guys in the match. Yeah. No, because at the time, because Taker and Michaels were in there also.
Such good shit.
I am one to agree with you. Sucker for, like, return, especially if it's done right and not, like, it's synthetic. Like, this was organic. He came back. Get him in there. The Cody, we'll talk about the Cody one. 2009 Royal Rumble. Randy Orton. Randy at this time is having a feud with Triple H, who is the WWE champion at the time, I believe.
He's just punting everyone in
he
the
just
family, right?
he kicked Vince in the head.
Right.
I think the day before or the Raw before.
Yeah.
And he goes on to win the Royal Rumble. He's leading legacy at the time, which whatever. But it's still, he's got a lot of steam. He's got a lot of smoke behind him.
I'll drink to
I was thinking the same exact thing, man. I think he's probably the best winner, the best choice for winner in that. You've got a returning Edge. Similarly, 2 years ago, in 2008. 2010, the Royal Rumble, comes back from injury. He was injured at a house show. This was when him and Chris Jericho were tag champs.
Man,
and that led to a.
I wish that I wish that tag team could have gone.
I agree. I 100% agree. But Edge coming back, I think.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking it's fine, but I drink to that.
I think his next return is much better.
His next win, I think, is much better,
That's
too.
What
yeah.
I mean.
Okay,
That's what I mean. Yeah.
In 2011, Tommy, the roster, they just had so many people.
So they did a 40.
They did a 40-man Royal Rumble.
I mean, I can tell you right now where I'd put this.
Where would you put this, Tom?
It's trash. I hated this Rumble.
Yeah.
I get you had so many people, but you know what? You were just throwing.
But we're not ranking the Rumble. Okay.
You were throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks. And you thought this animal would have stuck.
Right.
I just nothing happened with it. Like,
you're right. Can I at least bump him to come on?
Fine.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Yes. Alberto Del Rio. Hilariously, in his in the bio they put on his website, someone wrote, it was almost like they copy pasted on the email that an intern got sent. He was like, "Please put this up ASAP. He's going to be a big deal fairly quick." This is right after his debut, I guess earlier in the year or late last year, the previous year. So him winning the Rumble was not really a big surprise. Not necessarily a big surprise, but he was definitely kind of a front runner.
Right.
So him winning, yes, it's new face, but it's also like, come on, really? This is where we're at?
Yeah.
All right. 2012. This one I truly do not remember. at all. Sheamus wins at number 22. I would probably put it's fine. Like
I would put what were they thinking? I feel like they only did that because at this point in time he was running buddies with Triple H off camera.
That is true. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was probably like a year going with that, but yeah, you're right. Like he was buddies with Triple H.
Only reason I would say what were they thinking.
Again, I like having a new face winning a Rumble. That's always cool. But you're right. Like sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. And maybe it was a little telegraphed that was going to happen.
And I think it was a little too early for him. Because I mean,
yeah, it was. Well, I mean, he was world champ too at the time. Like he beat he beat John Cena in a tables match, one of the two. Right. Yeah. So it was definitely telegraphed that he was going someplace. He was going places. Royal Rumble 2013. John Cena, his second win. Oh man, John Cena, what a terrible year he had after losing to The Rock previously. He only won Money in the Bank and this Rumble, and he's still John Cena.
Failed cashing in.
Yeah, poor John Cena. Won't everybody cry for John Cena?
This can go to Oh Come On.
Yep. Okay, I like that. Yeah, it was so terribly telegraphed, especially when he won and then Rock beat Punk. Yeah. Okay, cool. We see where Mania's headed. Womp womp. Speaking of, so this is definitely I would say, maybe when Del Rio won, you can see it's like the road to WrestleMania is pretty much finite right there. You know what I mean? Like there's no what could happen? Nope. Yeah. Nope. Del Rio's the guy. Boom. Sheamus is the guy. Boom. John Cena is the guy. Dave Bautista is the guy again. This is the notorious B.I.J. This is the notorious Royal Rumble where Rey Mysterio, of all people, lovable Rey Mysterio, gets booed out the fucking building just for not being Daniel Bryan. Yep. This Royal Rumble does not work, and this winner absolutely does not work. Sorry, Dave, but it's trash. It was the wrong decision, 100%. Speaking of the wrong decision, 2015, Roman Reigns wins his first Royal Rumble. I say this is the wrong decision because this is definitely another situation of the Rumble just being a tool to try to get someone over. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't work because it's the end is Big Show and Kane beating up on Roman Reigns. How's Roman Reigns gonna stop him? The same shit you see with Hulk Hogan when the Twin Towers attack him. The same thing you see with Shawn Michaels when I think it was heel Diesel and Mabel were kind of beating him up. Mm-hmm. It's the same shit. The Rock couldn't even save it, and that's why I picked this picture because you see the Rock. You can't really see the Rock's face, but if you could see the Rock's face, he's like, okay, I guess this is not really who you want. WWE Universe. I think even if he won a year prior, because I think he was number 2 in that Rumble. Right. Not number 2, but the second to last guy, would have probably been better on his first career. Yeah. At best, I would put this in Oh Come On.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree 100%.
Would I call it trash?
No, there's some trash coming
out. Okay. Hey, remember when Ric Flair won the vacated... Not the vacated. Hey, remember when Ric Flair won the WWF Championship?
It was vacated.
It was vacated, but I'm trying to make a point here. Mm-hmm. Remember when he won it in a Royal Rumble match? Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be great if Triple H could do that, too? Much like, hey, I could do what Shawn Michaels did, but better. Oh, that thing Ric Flair did, I could also do that, too.
But
that's what he's doing.
He didn't even go in.
He came in at 30, yeah.
He didn't even come in with the belt. He wasn't the champion, right?
No, Roman Reigns was the champion. Again, this is just a tool to get Roman Reigns over again. Stack the odds against him, brother.
This could have gone down as one of the better Royal Rumbles if Dean Ambrose won. We all thought he was going to. Because it came down to Triple H and Dean Ambrose.
Yep. You're right.
I would put as much as of a Triple H fan as I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to put it in. It's trash. I didn't like that win. I think it was a bad call.
Right.
Dean should have won.
Right.
That's. And I really think if Dean won that could have just skyrocketed him.
100%. I agree.
You're gonna put this into oh come on, aren't you?
I would say that it's definitely in the lower half, 100%. Only because it is so obviously a tool to get to stack the odds against Roman. You know what I mean? But if we're looking at just the caliber of performer that Triple H is, if he was in the Royal Rumble, there is a good chance he would win it, and he did.
Yeah.
So that's only why I would put it in oh come on, because it is the best man did win. It was a bad booking decision. It was a bad decision in general. It was bad creative, but he wasn't undeserving.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If it was Del Rio or Sheamus or any of the other previous low tier Rumble winners we ranked, then I'd probably be like, it's trash.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I hear you.
Randy Orton's second win, very surprising, because I don't think anybody ever thought that Randy Orton was going to win a second time at the Royal Rumble. At the time, I think he's like tag champs with Luke Harper or Bray Wyatt. Like, they were just palling around over there on SmackDown. Very odd. And he just wins. Like, okay, cool. I think I'd probably put it in maybe it's fine, or even I'd drink to that because it is surprising. And it's Randy Orton, and this Randy Orton, he's in a good place.
Yeah.
I don't think it was bad, and I don't think it was superb. It's definitely one of these two. What are your thoughts, Tommy?
I'll drink to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely on par with his first one, I should say. And then, Rude Nation, we come to 2018. Now, 2018, we have dual Royal Rumbles going forward. We have a men's and a women's. And these are the order of which they happened in real life.
Right.
So in 2018, the first Royal Rumble that we saw was the men's Royal Rumble, won by Shinsuke Nakamura. I like that he won.
Yes,
because it was a fresh face, exactly.
Yep.
With some star power behind it via NXT, obviously via global other wrestling promotions, but via NXT. And this was their chance to make a star. This was their way of making a star. Did they execute upon it? They did not. But still good. I haven't seen Shinsuke in a minute. Damn.
He's been over at Japan.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, he did that thing with Muda. I think that's still a good win.
I'll drink to that.
Okay.
Why? What were you thinking?
I was thinking it's fine. But no, you know what? I do like it, though.
Yeah.
I do like it. Asuka winning the first women's Royal Rumble, I really like.
Such good shit.
Yes. At this point, she is still undefeated through NXT and everything she did in the main roster.
Yeah.
And we won't continue the line of that conversation anymore. Yeah. But yeah, she definitely was the best pick for that Royal Rumble. The next year, 2019.
Again, I would say such good shit.
100%. The man storyline was such an organic movement. If Daniel Bryan won this Royal Rumble, that would have been such good shit. Yeah. This is what they did. This was their way of recovering goodwill by having Becky Lynch in a hell of a storyline, a hell of a character evolution right there, and winning, getting into the Royal Rumble and then winning the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Great shit. Good shit. Such good shit. Seth Rollins winning later in the night, I liked, because again, he's definitely a main event caliber superstar.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'll drink to that.
Okay, yep, I'm thinking the same thing. I wasn't like it was a fine. Like, these winners are like, like, I like that. I'll drink to that. Basically, that right there. This year's Rumble is going to be divisive. 2020 was the last time the Russell F Boys got together to watch a Royal Rumble. We recorded the men's Royal Rumble as a Russell special that year. A lot of fun. But before we get to that point, the women's Royal Rumble, won by Charlotte Flair.
Oh, come on.
Can I bump you to what were they thinking?
No. No.
Okay, so talk to me, Tom.
You're lucky it's not going to trash.
You have to look at the caliber of athlete, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you gotta look at the reason, too. Sorry. The fact that they...
Where'd you say?
Huh?
Where'd you say?
Come on.
Okay.
Just because of her name.
Right.
They just want to keep throwing belts and handing her everything.
Right.
I don't think she's that good. I think out of the wrestling 4 horsewomen, she's the weakest. I really do.
Okay.
I think Sasha's 100 times better technical wrestler. Becky can go the distance.
Right.
And Bayley is a shit ton more entertaining than she is.
Right.
Okay. That was the highest I was giving you.
Okay. I respect that. The men's Rumble, though. Very entertaining Rumble. It was almost like 2 Rumbles at once.
Yeah.
Because it's the Brock Lesnar effect in the first half and the actual Edge's return in the second half. Yeah, what are we saying? Such good shit for Drew?
Oh, yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Fresh face. Very organic.
Just came back. More like...
Not
just came back, but
I mean, he was with
his
NXT.
First Rumble.
I don't think so.
This was his first Rumble back.
I don't think so. I think he wrestled in 2019. I think.
I think he was down in NXT in 2019. I think he was NXT champion, and he fucked himself up.
It's nobody to know.
We'll look it up after.
Living in an age of mystery. But regardless, this was his time.
Yeah. And
that worked out.
Yeah.
2021. This is the Thunderdome era of the Royal Rumbles.
Yeah.
So, story has it. History has it? Story has it? Legend has it. That Vince was all ready to be like, all right, Charlotte, you're going to win the next Rumble. And then somebody was like, hey,
no.
It's too soon to do double, 2x winners. Also, shouldn't we be making new stars? And he's like, by God, you're right.
Was this Triple H having this?
It might be.
It was
I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but it might be.
Let's face facts. The shit Triple H has been doing lately is really good.
Has been pretty good. But Bianca Belair winning the women's Royal Rumble, I really do like, and I don't think the foot has not left the gas pedal on her yet.
Yeah,
she had some hiccups with the whole Becky coming back, and oh my God, she's getting squashed. But she's still currently Raw Women's Champion.
Yeah, I'm a big Bianca fan.
Yep.
I would have to say such good shit.
I like it. That is a new star in the making, and we now know. Again, we are just ranking them on their wins, but we know this now to be true that she's a main eventer through and through. Edge. This is his second year back, basically. Comes in at number 1. Wins the Royal Rumble. I think this is a good win. I would probably put I drink to that. Maybe such good shit. Because it's Edge and because he's having an incredible... he's not there every day, but when he's there... He puts the work in.
Even though he was number 1, I'll say I'll drink to that.
Because you do like that, yes, you do like that. I like that he won.
That's
I
an
think
underdog thing.
Yeah,
It's
100%, and it's Edge. But yeah, and they set up for the greatest wrestling match of all time. Oh wait, no, that was the previous year. Whatever, don't matter. What doesn't matter is the results of Royal Rumble 2022. I think we could group both of these together. Ronda Rousey and Brock Lesnar both made surprise entries in their Rumbles.
I think it's fine.
Really? I'm surprised you make them that high. I would put even what were they thinking?
All right, fine. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I was trying to be diplomatic.
I'm even thinking this might be even lower.
I mean, for Ronda, yes. I'm not.
I'm willing. Listen, let's race to the bottom here.
No, let's put them both. You know what? Let's put them both to it's trash. because neither of them needed that win.
You're right.
So, it's trash.
Yep. Thought about it. Percolated. Yeah. They're both trash. Trashy. And now, spoiler alert. We have 2 new Royal Rumble winners in the form of Mr. Cody Rhodes and Ms. Rhea Ripley, winning the men's and women's Royal Rumble respectively. They won their matches. Yeah. Cody comes in at number 30. Oh, interesting. Breakdown of just, how they both come in. Cody comes in at number 30. Cody's been out since Hell in a Cell in 2022. Torn pectoral. This is his return. This is his return match. This is his roads to WrestleMania, if you will. It's an injury angle. Well, that's what they say. I didn't make that up.
Hate it.
Hate it. Trash. Done. Shut the laptop.
Twitch done. Never to be seen again.
Delete Twitch. Delete account. Rage quit the internet. Cody winning, I like because he's the man for the job. This was a pretty good Rumble, though. It had Drew and Seth.
We're not talking about the Rumble.
No, I know, but I'm just talking about the star power. And star power you have to put into... I'm just trying to say, is he the best man to win? And he has the momentum because of the injury and because of his motivation to win the WWE title, the one title that eluded the Rhodes family.
I'm gonna put with it's fine. The only reason is it was super predictable. We knew him coming back that he was gonna win.
Right. He was definitely one of 3. It was either gonna be Cody, Rock, or Sammy.
Yeah.
And those other 2 guys weren't in the Rumble at all.
That's the only reason I'm saying it's fine, because it was stupid predictable.
I like it. I'm okay with it. And then the final winner of the Royal Rumble, who came in the first.
Yeah,
Number 1, baby.
I don't know where I'm putting
Rhea
this.
Ripley. Mommy. Winner of the RudeNation Rocks the Rudies Step on Me Big Mommy Award 2022. Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I would definitely say such good shit.
Yeah.
She was definitely
Number
my...
1, I was not expecting her to win.
She was definitely a front runner in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm thinking she's crushing it. She's super popular as a heel. She's super popular. She's over.
Yeah.
And I think she's tough as shit, man. She's strong. She can go. Obviously, she was the Iron Woman of the match. I think she even holds the record of longest Rumble and obviously longest appearance because she was in first and left last. Meanwhile, fun fact for the men's, I think Gunther beats Ray's Iron Man record because he was in number 1 and he was the last eliminated. So, yeah, I think Ray held the longest bell to bell at that point. So, and he didn't even show up.
He's still
looking
in my
for
picks.
his mask.
He could still show up.
Oh my god! So Rhea Ripley, I'm such good shit. I imagine I'll put this in there. Okay, cool. I can agree to that. So Tommy, let's just. You want to do the quick rundown of who we got?
All right.
No years, obviously, just who we got.
Thank you.
Yep.
So in such good shit, we got Brett and Lex Luger. We have Shawn Michaels.
His first win.
Barely winning.
Yep.
Austin's third win.
Yep.
Benoit's bell to bell win. Ray doing it for Eddie win. Undertaker doing it to face Shawn Michaels win.
And no, he went to face Batista.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They were the final 2. Him and
I got confused. Okay.
right. In the same sense, honestly, with the whole Edge and Orton win, pretty similar. Just kind of legends of their era are oh, listen, guys, schooling you, boys.
John Cena's return.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Asuka winning the first Women's Royal Rumble. Awesome. Becky Lynch winning. Super organic. Flowed really nice. Drew McIntyre winning. Perfection done to a T. Bianca Belair still fucking just going and, carrying the women's division on Raw. Rhea Ripley going bell to bell.
Yep. Actually, give me a sec before you go into this. Anyone in the chat, Filion, if you're still watching us, if you have a veto, like we do for the RudeNation, if you got a veto, let us know. If you want to formulate that while we do the recap. Sorry, Tommy.
Oh, I can talk. No, I'm just busting balls. Ric Flair. Oh, we're up to. I'll drink to that.
Yes.
Ric Flair winning the World Heavyweight Championship.
WWF title.
Whatever. Coming at number 4.
3.
It's 5-2 in the morning. You're lucky I'm still here. Austin's first win.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock's only win. Brock Lesnar's first win. Batista's first win.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton's first win.
Mm-hmm.
Edge's first win.
Second. No, first. I'm sorry. Where did we put his first? Oh, you put his second in there. I'm sorry.
Randy Orton's second win.
Mm-hmm.
Nakamura. For some reason, that looked like Batista, like a really skinny Batista from here.
He's off the gas.
Yeah. Seth Rollins, only win. Edge's second win.
Thank you.
Going to It's Fine. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, first Rumble winner. Hulk Hogan, whatever.
His first win.
Yeah. Yokozuna. Shawn Michaels, second win. Austin's second win.
Mm-hmm.
Triple H's first win.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes, only win.
Yep.
Going to What Were They Thinking? Big John Stubbs, they just don't know what the heck they're doing.
Yeah, that Rumble was almost like, oh, we got to do the Hogan Savage stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like, now what? Like,
Yeah.
Big John Stubbs, he's our guy.
Hulk Hogan, apparently him and Ahmed Johnson was supposed to go over to Iraq to...
That is, we come up with the weirdest fiction.
To,
her last name is McCool.
Oh my God. Stop. I'm trying to stay on point.
Sorry.
But I'm dying with that.
Oh my God.
Undertaker McCool.
Yeah, Kane McCool. Uncle Kane McCool. Sorry. Had to be there.
Sheamus's only win. Oh, come on. Vince McMahon winning. Del Rio. John Cena's second win. Roman Reigns win. Triple H's second win. Charlotte's first win. Only win. It's Trash's...
you thought you were going to get a thank God out of that.
Is Batista...
Yep.
Ronda, and Brock Lesnar.
Yep. And there you have it. That's the RudeBoyz RankUp right now.
The only thing that I would change...
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would move Charlotte down to It's Trash. That's the only thing that I would use my powers to be. But again, you can veto me.
Are you gonna veto my veto?
Huh?
Are you gonna veto my veto? Can we veto each other?
Look, we can leave it. Oh, come on! I just think I think it was a garbage move, but that's just me. It's okay.
You gotta realize that she is popular and stuff like that. You might just not like.
It's
okay.
not even good.
All right. Well, that's one man's opinion.
Yeah, fine.
All right. I think our rank up is perfect.
Fine.
It's fine. Our rank up fits here.
Yeah.
No, I like it. And right now it doesn't seem like anybody's in the chat with a veto right now. So this stands right here, everybody. The Royal Rumble winners, ranked up rudely.
And on that note, RudeNation, thank you for joining us. What a stellar RudeBoyz rank up that was. I hope.
What a good Royal Rumble as well, I hope.
That is also true, yes, because we'd be watching it post-recording, and yeah, so I'm sure glad...
Cutting rounds.
One, the Royal Rumble for the men.
I'm so glad that...
Nine Jacks.
...showed up.
Right. I'm very excited for WrestleMania. What a silly episode.
Oh my god.
Actually, as per recording, we're going to watch the 97 Rumble because it's the last one I need to for research on the Royal Rumbles. So this is like a weird, like we already did the rank up. We watched Royal Rumble 2023, but now we're in real life going to watch 97 for research on the rank up. Time paradox, big time.
Let's wrap this up.
Anyway, speaking of time paradox, you might need to pick up your time turners, RudeNation. Because next episode of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus is going to be about Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
We said Star Fox.
No, Star Fox next episode.
No, I thought we said Star Fox this episode.
No. Harry Potter this episode.
I think you're wrong, but fine, whatever.
Harry Potter this episode, and then the next episode in February is Star Fox.
Pretty sure we reversed it, but
Absolutely
okay.
not. Nope. We did not.
Then maybe in my
Because
dyslexic brain.
Hogwarts Legacy is coming out, which is a thing, and people are going to get into it. But it's Harry Potter. We'll talk about Harry Potter. Harry Potter, the magical boy, and everything he's done and touched. Probably a weird way to say that, but
My dyslexic brain fucking kicked in.
Your who brain?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
Let's finish this
finish
outro
this
because I gotta take a piss.
All right, cool. So yes, thank you for joining us, RudeNation, on the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus, episode 140 in the bag. Fucking toilet.
Yeah.
Tom's gonna pee. Our social media: Twitter, Facebook,
Fucking
Instagram.
dumpster.
.com/RudeBoyz469 for all those things. Why do you gotta keep hitting my phone every single goddamn time?
It's in my personal space.
We have YouTube. This is the time where Tom's queued up to say his spiel, which he's not going to because he's being contrarian. I'm not gonna do what you tell me. I'm not a trained monkey. I'm not your fucking clown.
That's right, I'm not.
Okay. And I already did the YouTube URL, so I'm not going to repeat it again. Yes, I did earlier.
No, you did.
I did it earlier.
You did not.
I 100% did it
You
earlier
did
because we're talking about the
not.
RudeBoyz RankUp.
You
it's
did
on our
not.
YouTube.
We have a YouTube.
YouTube.com / and RudeBoyz469. Pretty interesting bit. Twitch.tv / RudeBoyz469. That is where we streamed our RankUp live on Twitch. I do really want to get back into streaming, but you know, High on Life, obviously marred by that piece of shit. Not getting into that.
We'll find something.
Something came out on Game Pass. Goldeneye came out on Game Pass.
Cool.
I did play a little bit on the Xbox. It's actually not that bad because of the dual analog controls.
Nice.
The Switch emulates the N64, and the controls on the N64 were terrible. So it's really bad.
Maybe we'll,
I would like. I
maybe
honestly,
we'll do a stream of GoldenEye of you and I playing.
Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely do that. Do a little bit. Do a little hour stream.
Sure.
Yeah. We could do that. We should probably start this up. We gotta watch the Royal Rumble.
Well, I'm not saying today, asshat.
All right, fine.
You have 365 days in the fucking year.
Yeah, you're right. So that is what's going on Twitch, on our YouTube, on our social media platforms, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn, and a whole bunch of other motherfucking podcast websites hold the RudeBoyz podcast network of stuff. I'm talking about Wrestle Specials. I'm talking about RudeBoyz Go to the Movies. RudeBoyz Top 10, which is coming out on the 10th of this month being February, coming out, talking about the future. But mainly, the main event, the star attraction, the headliner for WrestleMania, because it won the Royal Rumble, the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
Flick that number 30 bean. I don't know.
Which is on RudeBoyz.podbean.com.
Oh. You fucked me up.
Yeah, I see that.
Fucked me up.
I'm at Ted Sherms on Twitter and Instagram, TEH_SHE.
Underscore?
Yeah,
Underscore, huh?
Very slow. One beer on this kid. Oh my
Fucking
God, what's wrong with me?
goddamn.
SHERMS. Instagram and Twitter. I have a mixology page, which I really got to revamp.
Cool.
Tom, where can they find you? Where can Justin Roiland and Steve Burns hit you up?
So, yeah, you two pieces of shits. If you want to hit me up.
I can't believe you're comparing Steve Burns and Justin Roiland.
Yeah, they're both trash.
Wow.
Steve left us.
Okay.
He left us in the dust.
So it sounds like it's more of a personal...
He is trash.
Okay.
But they can get me at Tommy_Cash, and that's
excellent.
And that's Cash. Tommy. That's Cash with a K. Fuck. Yeah.
Gonna blame that on me?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's my stupidity. Steve Roiland. Yeah, I'd like to fucking fight you.
Justin Roiland.
Justin Roiland.
Your brother.
I'd like to fucking fight you, you piece of garbage.
There you go.
Hit me up and let's see what we can do.
Let's do it. I'll fund the celebrity fight night.
Fucking scumbag.
And Nation, that'll do it. Thank you for joining us. Next episode, all about Harry Potter.
Sure.
Please leave your controversial takes to the door. We're just talking about a magical boy and his love for wands. Bye-bye.
This has been a presentation of the Rude Boys Podcast Network.
Oops.